Hi you guys, it's Amy Gretchen. In this video, I want to share with you some of the supplies that I'm going to be using for my December daily, or maybe I should say December stories. Last year was the first year that I participated in this project, and I decided about December 22nd, so I wasn't able to tell a story every day, but I decided to do 25 stories instead, and I thought that worked out so great. And knowing me, where I'm not able to, work on this album every day, at least not the closer you get to Christmas, it gets really busy. So I was really happy about doing the stories. Now I'm making these videos assuming that everyone knows what Project Life is or what December Daily is. And I just want to let you know, if you don't know what December Daily is, it's a project that was started by Allie Edwards, and I will put in the description notes below information on her website where you can go and find out more about December Daily. But basically, you're telling a story a day in December, or like I'm doing 25 stories, or you could even go all the way to 31 for the 31 days. Anyway, it's just a great project. I've watched Allie do it for years. I've always wanted to participate, but I've always been a little bit nervous because December is just so intense. So I loved what I did last year, and I'm really excited to get going this year. So this year I bought Allie Edwards' main kit. So this is some of the stuff from Allie Edwards' main kit. I also got Liz Tamanaha's kit as well. So these are going to be the bulk of the supplies that I'm using. And then the other supplies that I want to share with you today is just stuff from my stash, stuff that I've been collecting over the years, or stuff that I've bought in a few months ago. But mostly it's just stuff that I've had around because I've spent enough money on just the main kit and Liz's kit, and I also bought a couple stamp sets too. So I'm just gonna move some of these aside. I really think everything is so great. I haven't actually gone through the cards. I need to actually do that. So here is some of my washi tape that I am going to be using. This came from last year's Allie Edwards kit last year. I actually did end up buying it. I was really fortunate enough that the kit was still available, because I believe the kit is not available right now, but there is a digital version if you are interested in that. Then I have this glittery tape. Then I have this geometric triangular pattern, and it's more of a coppery color. You can kind of see the difference with the gold, but I still really like it. And then I just have this red, that red washi. Then some of the embossing powders that I'm going to be using, I do have white embossing powder, but I have it in like a big bin because I use that fairly frequently when I'm making greeting cards. And then I also have this right here is a glittery gold. You can kind of see the glitter right there. And this is a glittery red. They're both zing. And I do have, it's not zing, but I do have in my stash also, it's a flat gold. It's just not glittery. So I didn't pull that out. I don't know why, but anyway, just stuff from the stash, right? So I am actually a serious ribbon fan. So you're going to see, I have a bunch of ribbon that I use just for, wrapping gifts or on projects. This ribbon came from Maya Road, as did some of the other ribbon that I'm going to be showing you. This is gold and white. They also have a gold and silver, which I have. Let's see. I have the gold and silver too, so I may use one or both. I'll just have to, figure that out when I go along. Then this one comes from Maya Road as well. This is the red chevron, and this is the green chevron. And you can see that I'm almost done with this spool. So anyway, it has served me well. I've really enjoyed this ribbon. I think this is 3/4 inch chevron. It's just really nice quality ribbon. If you're ever looking for ribbon, Maya Road is great. I have this, they wouldn't call this ribbon trimming. I guess it's trimming. I made a is a tablecloth. Sorry, I lost that word. I made a tablecloth for a birthday party, and I trimmed this on the edge, and I just had some left over. I'm hoping that I have enough. I'm thinking that I'll use this on either like a page protector, like on the edge of a page protector. Oops, I started unraveling it. Or like on the edge of a photo or something like that. Or I could even do it on the edge of a transparency. So just something that I had that I'm, thinking about using. I think I've seen Allie use this like years ago or something like that. So anyway, just kind of threw that in because it was red. Then I also had this in my stash. These are just some white doilies that I thought I would use. It's actually been a lot of fun to go through a bunch of my supplies and even look through my party supplies and see what I could possibly use for December daily. Then just one sec. Okay, and then I've got some, let's see, I'm going to show you. Sorry, you guys, if you saw how messy my desk is, you might wonder. Okay, so I've got 2 stamp sets that I bought from Allie Edwards. So I have those that I possibly will use. Hopefully, that's my plan. And then I have 3 word dies. Now these dies I bought, this one I just bought. These are Essentials by Ellen from ellenhudson.com. I bought this actually probably like kind of right when it came out because I was kind of afraid that it would be gone. So it's been a month or 2 actually. These 2 I bought last year, and you can see I'm pulling over my album. You can see here that I used, let's see, I used these die. This is Peace, Love, and Joy, and they're scripty, and I just put them on a transparency, and you can actually kind of see some of the glue dots, but it didn't really bother me. I actually really love this. I might consider doing something very similar. It's possible I would use maybe another die. I don't know. I really just love that. Like, who says you can't do the same thing again, right? And then this one I actually did use, I don't remember the day. Let's see. It doesn't matter. It's in here somewhere where I used it just against a piece of pattern paper. Okay, so those are just some fun things to be able to do with them. I'm just thinking of like some peekaboo stuff. I mean, I think everybody really loves those little see-through options. So that's kind of where I'm thinking with these. And, like I said, just kind of pulling out all my supplies so I make sure that I actually use them. I bought a couple pieces of paper a little while ago. Let's see. So I've got some of this Bella Boulevard. This is a transparency with white stars. And I've got it actually, I believe I have another sheet of this. Then I've got some polka dots here. This is some glittery white with gold polka dots. I have some wrapping paper kind of like this. It's a little bit smaller, but I thought, that might go really well. I have some transparencies that I have failed to use yet. This is a gold dot. This one has the numbers. It's actually, if you can kind of see, it's actually pink on the back side. So when I pulled these out, I was like, oh, I don't know if I could use them for Christmas, but you are seeing a lot more of the pink type accent. So I'm thinking that it could work. So I'll see about that. And then I got this because I just really love the geometric patterns, but I actually do have a couple ornaments that look like this. So I'm thinking that I will, I might use that on one of my spreads. Then I also have, like I said, looking at your party stash, right? I also have some of these favor bags that I'm going to maybe possibly use. I have no idea yet what I'm going to do. Like I said, I don't do foundation pages, but I think it would be fun to use one or some of these, sticking in a photo, sticking in a letter. There's so many things you can do. I've definitely seen these types of bags in Project Life, or excuse me, December Daily, whether it be, these are paper bags, but I've also seen the glassine bags too. I've seen paper bags, I've seen bags that come from Starbucks, but I'm not a big coffee drinker. And actually I don't drink coffee, so I don't tend to go to Starbucks a lot. Then I also have some supplies from last year's kit, Allie Edwards kit, that I have left over. So I just have a few numbers, that star, this that I'll probably use. I have this tree, I have another star. So, you know, I just have some wood veneer stuff. So these tags, just a lot of really great things that I could possibly use again. And actually, yeah, let me, now that I'm seeing this, so this is something that I did last year and I'd kind of forgotten about it. Maybe if you want, I could do a tutorial on how I did this. But what I ended up doing here is one of the kits, and I don't remember the woman's name who designed it, but she had all these really great gold on white cards, if you remember. I probably could have bought it, the digital version, but I felt like I bought that kit that I didn't, an Emily Lay's kit, and I didn't want to end up buying another one. So I didn't get it, but I just made my own. So this pattern paper, or the digital pattern, comes from One Little Bird. And so I just printed it off in black. And then I ran it through my ink machine with the gold. And this is what it looks like. And this isn't, you know, the best quality one. I definitely have the one in my album. Let's see, I'll show you. The one on my album looks like this. And then I actually did one, also I just saw 21. This one right here, and I used a different pattern for that, and I can't remember. I'm thinking that probably came from One Little Bird as well. It could have came from Paisley Press, but I can't remember offhand because it's been so long. But then what I ended up doing, I was really interested because I ended up with these negatives. You can see I ended up with these negatives, and so I thought it would be really cool to see if I could use the negative. And I printed off a piece of just black background. So what this is it's black laser printer. It's just the laser printer, just a full black sheet. And then I cut this out. This one got ripped, but I had another one. And I cut it out and I stuck it on and I ran it through the ink machine, and this is what I got. So you can see that you're getting you're getting the negative that came from this. So I just thought that was a really cool option to maximize your sheets, you know, maximize the gold sheets that you're getting. So if you actually want to see me do a tutorial on this, let me know and I can do it, because obviously this can work for so many projects. All right, and the other thing that I am pretty excited about using this year is these digital cut files from One Little Bird. I saw these last year. I thought about buying them and I didn't. And I really like them so much that what I ended up doing is, I think, you know, the Lily Pad, they do, I think, sales like every quarter or something like that. So I think it was probably in July when there were some emails going around about Christmas in July. And I thought about this cut file and I thought, I'm going to buy this. I really want to use it for my December daily, and I'm really excited about it. It cuts out beautifully, and so I was just practicing with this one, and I definitely want to cut out some of the others. You can resize them too and make them 4x6s or you know, whatever size works for you. I think this actually is a 7x9, not even a 6x8. And I think I saw the reason why I was inspired by this, because Peppermint Granberg, I saw her use this in her last year's album as well, and it was just so beautiful. So there's just a lot of inspiration out there. One other thing that I wanted to show you that I saw Allie Edwards do, but that I've just prepped myself with. So this is the box that the kits came in, and I just cut it up. I just cut it up and saved every piece. So I've got some of the flaps and some of the backing, and you know, this is just a really good option to put, you could put, you know, something on here, let's just say Jingle All the Way, whatever, and then you could have a photo or something on the back. So there's just a lot of options there. I just thought that was something fun to gather. So anyway, you guys, these are the supplies that I'm using this year. Those are just some of the little supplies that I haven't shown yet that came from some of the kits. And I'm really looking forward to the holidays. There have been years where the holidays are very stressful and I am not looking forward to them, but the last 4 or 5 years I've really been excited about the holidays. So anyways, I hope you guys are excited about the holidays too, and definitely projects like this help get you excited about the project. So like I said, if you are interested in learning more about December Daily, you can find more information on Allie Edwards' website, and I will definitely link them below. So thank you guys for being here with me, and I don't know if I said already, but I'm definitely wanting to do a process video that will show how I'm starting my album. I'm not doing, sorry, that's my dog that you're hearing in the background. I'm not doing foundation pages, but I am going to at least start my album with my intention and maybe a photo or something, I'm not sure. So definitely look for that in the next few days. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here with me, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.